entire season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense comes on the field to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Here we go. Back to pass. It's Marquez. So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. And the Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Hodges. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Cavaliers will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Terry. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets the first, is still running. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Duggar. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the 2nd effort there will earn him the 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. And they try them little, but stuck for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a run. Running back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Terry. The receiver grabs it. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Cavaliers are on the move here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Hodges.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. A short connection to the tight end here. Right through a tackle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Back to pass. It's Terry. And this one is caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down is short. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the TCU offense takes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Dropping back, it's Marquez. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackle finally made at the 37, and 1st and 10 from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's...
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Cavaliers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The sure hands. It's Callow. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tremendous toughness here. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Cavaliers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Virginia. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Marquez. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's in the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. To throw, it's Terry. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Cavaliers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
To the air. It's Terry. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Cavaliers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They get the second half started with the running play. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Makes the catch downfield. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Receivers are bunched together. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally corral him at the 1.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Set, ready.
The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now they'll run it on the draw. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's Terry. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Makes a quick catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
To throw, it's Marquez. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Callow. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive moving. To bootleg here. Quick throw, catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Terry. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
35, Virginia.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
3rd and short to hand the ball off. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Scanning the field, it's Marquez. With the catch, it's Harris. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Play action here on 1st down. And he's hit just before the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down play for this offense. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. To the air, it's Terry. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The important 3rd down play coming up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Throwing off play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Caught over the middle. It's Callow. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big.
Continues to fight for yards. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Back to throw again. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Cavaliers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Scanning the field, it's Terry. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Looking to throw here. And they've got him. A sack on fourth down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession.
TCU 42, Virginia 26.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Grinding away on the ground.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain. The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the Horned Frogs churn out another first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Terry. Bringing pressure. Checks this down to the running back.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion sets up a third down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He escapes the pocket. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looking to throw. It's Terry. He's running out of time here. And he'll run it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. Looks like this one may be coming back. Hold. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
221 wing. Set, ready.
Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Virginia, 32.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a